Today we're learning how to use ChatterPix to animate our Elfies that we drew yesterday. So start on your home screen and find your Manager app. Mine's at the bottom of this screen. When I open Manager, I have a long list of apps. To narrow it down in the search bar, I'm going to look up PIX. And notice that the first option that I see says ChatterPix. That's going to be the app that we're going to be using today. When I see the gray button that says reinstall/update, I'm going to click on that and it'll send the command directly to my iPad. When I open up ChatterPix, I'm going to be given two options, to take a photo or to go into my gallery. I'm going to click on the orange button that says Take Photo. That's going to take me to a camera screen where I can point my camera towards the elf picture that I drew yesterday during our writing time. At the bottom, you have an orange button that you can use as a shutter. If you've already taken a picture of your Elfie, you can go into your camera roll by clicking on the icon in the bottom left corner and picking out that picture that you've already taken. So let's say I chose this Bitmoji picture of myself as an elf. After I take the picture, it's going to let me drag a line where I want the mouth to go. We drew flat lines on our elves to help us guide ourselves to what our lined mouth should look like. Use your finger to draw from one end of your mouth to the other. If you don't like the way your first line turns out, you can redraw and redraw until you like the line that you draw. So then next you're going to be taken to a screen where you can record yourself by clicking on the microphone icon below. You'll notice a timer like this popping up on your screen. ChatterPix only allows you to record for 30 seconds, and I guarantee that the letters that you wrote in the detail that you wrote them are going to take longer than 30 seconds to read. So you have a few options. You can either read your letter and then stop once the timer runs out, or you can really just boil it down to the most important information by answering these questions. What's your name? What are you applying for? Why do you think you'd be great at that job? And then thank Santa for his time for reading or listening to you. Your finished product might sound a little bit like my example on the next slide. Dear Santa, I'm applying for the position of toy maker at your shop. Notice that the more I shuffled my iPad, the harder it was for ChatterPix to understand what I'm trying to say. So before you record, make sure your iPad is set up in a position where you won't be moving it or even touching it with your hands. Notice the stickers on my screen. After you record and you're happy with your recording, you're going to be given options to customize your ChatterPix. You can put on a filter or you can add stickers, and they have lots of Christmas stickers options. So I added some snowflakes to the background of my ChatterPix. Now notice this button in the bottom right hand corner. It looks like an arrow pointing down towards the device. This is how you're going to save your ChatterPix to your own camera roll. And when you click that button, it's going to give you a notification saying exporting to camera roll. When it finishes, your ChatterPix is going to live inside of your iPad photo library, ready for you to add on to Seesaw. When you add a response on Seesaw, you'll be taken to a slide that looks like this. Click on the camera option and you'll see three icons pop up saying photo, video, and the third one says upload. Click on upload. You'll see a box asking you for access to your photo library where your ChatterPix lives. You want to click the center option that says allow access to all photos. From there, you can select your ChatterPix and upload it to the slide. Rewatch this video as many times as you need to become a ChatterPix expert. Remember, when you finish creating your ChatterPix, you're going to upload it and share it on Seesaw so that I can see it as well. Good luck, and let me know if you need any help.